All right, just really briefly, the 3D touch on the phone, I just don't get it. It's like now you can touch your phone too hard. I don't get it. I don't understand. You keep pressing things, and now it's like you can't. If you press too hard, it doesn't do anything, and then you have to like press it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to press you too hard. It's fucking stupid. And there's a setting for that. You can just pick a setting, and there shouldn't have to be a setting. Shut up. So is Apple now in the business of the settings? No, that's called something other than Apple. The whole appeal of this thing is that it comes out of the box and it works. Fuck you. Don't even tell. There's this. If you want, you're complaining for nothing. All you got to do is what? Read the instructions, or go into the menus. How about put 2 buttons instead of 1 then? If we're gonna get all into the hands-on customization thing, this guy wants 2 buttons on his phone. Me too. Just call it an iPhone Pro. 2 buttons, maybe. Imagine twice as much you could do instead of it's like you didn't touch it too hard. A chiropractor, I made up with my chiropractor, but the jury's still out. Now I'm worried about my therapist. I'm alone in the world. Cut to the chase. I bought 2 mannequins.
Yeah. 2.
Are
they different?
And I'm probably gonna get a real doll.
Yeah.
Again. Don't groan, because here's the thing. Here's the thing about you groaning. It makes you bad people. And here's why. Because think about it. If you're 42 years old and you've never had a relationship that lasted longer than 2 years, and you just finished your first and last marriage that didn't even make it as long as you usually dated, are you a good person if you keep dating at that point? 42? No. You ladies that are saying that are just hot for me. You just want... Or you... that's Justin's assistant.
Yeah. I was going to
say. She just wants me to be busy so that she doesn't have to bring me drinks at Comic-Con. I'm really serious. I'm like it's the search commercial in you that's like, yes, it's healthy to do what? To subject yourself and other people to your emotional incompatibility.
Isn't that the story of Frozen? Isn't the one sister I haven't seen it, but isn't that kind of a myth?
Yeah, and except for the part where she's not supposed to be frozen, because they had to tell a story, so it's like, oh, she gets unfrozen in the end, right? Like she's not as frozen as much. But it's like, what if I'm just at the part, if this were Frozen, then my sequined split mid-thigh gown that I made out of ice power, when I sing the song, what's the song? I gotta be me, frozen inside. I'm so in love with everything except for other people. I gotta be me. Every snowflake has a different shape, and every human evolved from an ape. But I gotta be me, 'cause I'm frozen, Stephanie. Yeah, you guys are right. You're right to applaud. You did it. But so why is it so hard to imagine me after a divorce going, I'm gonna order a $6,000 sex doll because I have a nylon fetish, and I when I see people, all I see is their hair and their clothes, and I don't want to subject anyone ever to that again. So I gotta spend $6,000 on a fuck doll and just dress it like an aerobics instructor from an episode of Knight Rider, and just have it sitting around approving of me playing Minecraft. Wouldn't that be, if it was, what's missing from that? Jonah Hill? Like, you want my cat to talk in order to make that adorable? Because believe me, it is empowering. It is important. Like, I think what I'm doing is heroic. It's saying, like, I don't want to, I'm just going to tenderly kiss the ankle of a dead thing. And then jerk off. It takes 5 minutes out of like a day. And then I'm off the market. I'm back out here and I'm helping you. I'm not hurting you.
Works for me.
Yeah.
I mean, that you're doing it. I would never want to do that. That sounds like a horrible Twilight Zone nightmare. To never, at 42, to hang up your hat from love.
Oh, you don't mean the doll part?
Well, that doll part's horrible too. But I think the funniest part is you have to ask for approval from your accountant.
Right? Yeah, no, that's true. Because I have like all these financial people, so I have to they're gonna notice a charge. No, it's okay, guys.
Yeah, you have to sell them on why you want to spend the money, right? Like he's gonna ask, why should we justify this?
It's my money, but I have to explain to them it's not fraud.
Yeah.
Not financial fraud. It's emotional and spiritual fraud. Certainly, there's definitely a heist going on of the soul, but definitely a crime being committed for whichever guys have to haul the crate up the mountain to my palatial estate, where Beth Bootson now, with unobstructed by eucalyptus trees, can watch my sweaty head bob up and down.
Is Beth Bootson your neighbor?
Thanks for the muffins. Yeah, Beth is this guy doesn't like the podcast. Beth Bootson's like a regular. She's a
regular reference.
Well, lately.